Go again, boy. Go again, boy.
Bring me the leeches.
Upsidehaunts.
Plague Doctor, Plague Doctor. Hello, we're here once again, and this is a Home Depot item from last year, the 7-foot Plague Doctor. Let's just do the thing, bring the box. Oh boy, here he is. What a lovely young man. Got both the base pieces. It comes apart, luckily, because this is a pretty big base. Seems like it includes what usually would be the first leg pull, but it's just welded straight on there. But I feel like we're in the position to put things together as we go. Okay, let's see. These appear to be his clothes. Very nice. It has multiple layers, like to keep it all filled out. We'll set that aside for now. We got to get to other parts first. Actually build this guy with all the poles and whatnot. Boot? No. Staff? Maybe. Can we use it now? No. Hand holding lantern. A musketeer we'll use for later. Here's the end of his staff. It's got this cool, like, skeleton crow thing that glows. A sort of satchel bag. It's filled with stuffing. Oh wow, this is the main piece. This huge, like, main body piece. Check all of that out. So he's got 2 motors. Wait, no, 3 motors in here. This is a beast. One right here for his body turn. It also attaches. So here's the body turn, and then it attaches over here, making his head turn slightly separately as he turns. This one is good for his like right arm that's holding the lantern, and he kind of like swings it up and down as he moves. And then this last one, complete with a spring, appears to help move his like staff forward. It's a bit of a mini jump scare within the animatronic. I'm not sure which one of these, because they both have springs. Not sure which one actually like does the jump scare bit. Oh wait, I bet it's this one, because it's not actually attached to this metal piece. It just goes under it and then it lets it fall. That's really clever. Okay, let's set that aside for now though. Here, creating this huge hole in the box is his head. This is the culprit. It appears that his hat has some posable wire. Allows you to pose it as posable wire usually does. And something strange about this guy is that you'll find this glowing wire all over him, which makes no sense for an old like medieval plague doctor. I do like the look of his face a lot though. I love the huge foggy looking goggles. It looks awesome. And I appreciate the way that a lot of his clothes look like they're made of leather. Yeah, set that aside as well. I need the leg pulls. Oh my goodness, here they are. Beautiful, just as beautiful as the day I lost you. Let's just attach these bad boys. And now I feel like it's an appropriate time to attach his boots. Just goes down forward like this. Oh my gosh, he is huge. Let's attach this beast on here. Wow, let's tilt up the camera a bit. He's getting a little bit tall. We're gonna have to put on his clothes now. Get out of the way. All right, here we go. We gotta put his dress on. This might be just a wee bit tough just to get on and over everything. Never mind, that was fairly easy actually. Pleasant surprise. Just fold it over everything. We got some Velcro in the back, closing up the huge slit that lets you access all the controls back here. Okay, now I'm gonna attach the head because I don't know how to figure out the rest of the stuff. By the way, the head does have some heft to it. It feels heavy, which is strange for a plastic piece, honestly. But I'm just attaching this now so that we get an idea of how tall he is exactly. Nice, he totally fits on camera right here. Now let's get some of these arms on here. Should be easy, should be simple. It's just the standard SVI arms with some prongs. I appreciate how thick the like foam pool noodles are on here. Actually fits the thickness of like what his arm should be like. By the way, I just want to mention, this guy was $200 when he sold at Home Depot, and he sold out by the end of the year. None of them made it to the after sale when I was checking around my local stores. Oh my goodness. And he has quite a lot of movements for a character, and like good looks for a character that is $200. I'm just gonna say now, if Spirit Halloween was selling this guy, they'd price him at like $350 or something or more. I love a lot of Spirit Halloween's like ideas or unique characters that they have. That's where they are strongest, but I don't know, man. The prices are extremely hard to defend. If you don't want people making fun of your prices, don't have horrible prices, Spirit Halloween. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Home Depot is releasing another Plague Doctor this year, which I'm excited about. It's sort of a Plague Doctor. It's more like some kind of raven or crow person. But he's got a very similar build with holding up a lantern and holding a staff. But in the show that they were showing this new animatronic at, it didn't have all the movements that this older Plague Doctor has. Seems like a more simplified version. All right, assembling the staff. You've almost got this. Okay, judging by the weird textures I've got on here, I'm assuming that I've got this wrong, but you know what, personally, I don't really mind. What I do mind about is, where does this wire go? I see it, it's in there. I just need to get it out. All right, I've got it. No more need for this pointer hand. Let's get this thing attached. Every little connection has this kind of screw-on bit because Home Depot has the common courtesy to make everything outdoor rated, so nothing will get messed up if this guy was rained upon over and over again. Okay, there we go. He's all attached. I believe this just goes over his shoulder right here. This beautiful satchel of his. And there's some Velcro right here. Sweet. Okay, he is all set. It is time to wire him up and see him go. All right, I think that I have everything correctly hooked up. I just need to plug him in and then Velcro up his backside. All right, let's plug him in. Just like all Home Depot items, at least Home Depot items these days, he gets a lights on only mode, which is especially nice for this guy because he has a whole lot of lights going on. And strangely enough, the eyes like shift colors as well. It's so weird. It's like a rave plague doctor, like he's at some kind of party, he's all dressed up. I don't like all the extra lights on him. That should definitely be changed, but it's very fixable because you can just turn off the lights or you can kind of like rip them off. So not really a huge issue, and it's nice for the people who do like it, but I love this lantern. But anyways, let's let him activate.
The pestilence is here. I can sense it. Bring me your sick. It is my duty to rid the world of it. Bring me your wounded.
Sir, I love your audio. Although the audio quality could do with some upgrading. And it appears that there's no audio jack, so you can't connect an external speaker to him. That is extremely unfortunate. You can't upgrade the audio. The audio is just bad, and you have to deal with that. That is a huge, obvious flaw with him, but I do love that the lights turn on between activations, so it still looks like he's alive. It doesn't look like he just turns off and on. It's like he's always on. Okay, yeah, the audio is very hard to understand. It's just that bad. Although in person, I could understand him, and I can get what he's saying, and the lines are written very nicely, and it's voice acted very nicely. It's just done a huge disservice by being such low quality, like through the speaker. But in a situation where he's in a display surrounded by a bunch of other things and you can't really hear him, the audio isn't like a big deal because his presence is so huge and his movements are so awesome. I love the way that this thing comes out and like shoots his hand towards you. Let me turn off his audio so that I could point out the movements. Because see, that happens right there. Twice every activation, so he'll pull it back and then he'll let it go again real soon. Right about now. There he goes. Okay, so it's like a mini jump scare. This thing lights up and flashes at you. And although it makes no sense to have a 7-foot tall plague doctor, I think that the height and size of him is really cool. It's not like inhuman because there could be people this height. And he's only made 7 feet tall because of the hat. So he's really like a 6 foot something, which you know is all right. As long as he's not like inhumanly tall, then and it's like believable to be a person, then it's all right. So I think that he's a very good size. He's a very imposing, huge, and like daunting character, especially when he shoots the staff out at you. He's holding it's kind of like this all-in-one piece, almost perfect plague doctor, which makes it all the more sad why you can't plug in an external speaker. But I generally don't have any other complaints about him, since you can just take off the wire if you'd like, or unplug his eyes. Yeah, he's one of the much better ones from last year. Totally a highlight. I low-key wish that I got him now. I hope that this year's new Plague Doctor type character can match up a little bit to this one. Let's turn off the lights real quick so that we could see him in the dark. Oh man, this is actually so much cooler. I love the way that this lantern lights up the whole room. Wow. Oh dang, I really wish that I bought him now. Because he's got the lights on only mode, so he'll just stand there holding this lantern. Okay, here. He's resetting real quick, and I'm going to turn him on lights on only mode. There we go. Okay, see, he's totally static and won't activate and move. He's just lights on only. Personally, if I did own this guy, I would remove the LED wire, or at least turn it off. Let's actually turn it off right now. I want to see what he looks like. Maybe turn off his goggles as well, because those are like a rave in there. It's like there's a rave going on in his head. Okay, turns out it's all connected to the same cord. Okay, check him out. Oh wow, that is actually so cool. I might like take a picture of that as the thumbnail. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't want to break my tradition. Wow, let me tilt up the camera maybe. Ooh, look at him compared to me. So huge, but not like inhuman in size. Because although he's like a really big character, it's highly unlikely that there would be a person this tall. There are people this tall, and I know people that are this tall. But the new Plague Doctor for this year is a bit shorter, and I'm sure that there are a lot of people that are happy because of that. Anyways, I have been Upside Haunts, and thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Upside, you would have died with the thick coil head. You had a thick coil head model. Oh.